Hi to ho, everybody. Welcome to another wonderful Hardened Comics live stream. That's what I got done without you. That and that Z. I finished that Z. Hopefully everyone's seen that on my Insta and my socials. This is just to remind you what type of stuff we do today. We're going to be doing the commission for Ronnie Shackleford. Ronnie just sent me money and said, "This is all I want. Follow your heart." So we're going to hook Ronnie up today. I still have COVID, which is why Joy's not in here. She popped her sweet little head in my studio and asked if I needed help. And I'm like, I'm beyond help, babe. She knows I'm having a bad day. My lovely Zydex Windows 10 PC is not doing so hot. I think the motherboard's failing. So anyway, that's what I woke up to today. And I also still have COVID. I'm still recovering from COVID. This is the latest I've been up since Sunday. So you guys are going to have a fun, like the best stream ever. And right now we don't have any viewers. So I'm going to pump up the music and just draw. When you guys start coming in, let me know. Streamlab Rock. Don't they got any punk on here? Should I see if they have punk? Alright. Get a little bit more of that guitar in there. Come on. No, not the piano. Alright, here we go. Let's get you guys in a little closer. Maybe you can see these construction lines. So normally I start with the head, but today I'm starting with the body. Just gotta do a little bit of backwards reverse engineering here. Better lighting in here for you guys. Hey, nobody, what's up? How have I been? Dude, I don't want to answer that question. Hold on, let me turn down the rock here. Life has just been kicking me in the teeth, and the hits keep coming. But drawing has always been my healthiest outlet for this world is a steaming pile of shit. And so let's do what makes me happy, and let's draw some fun stuff for Ronnie. Who's been collecting like a series of Bombshell Girls. Now this is on a Captain America book, but this ain't gonna be Cap. because cap is cap. I'm sorry. You guys should write in with your best dad jokes. And I'll just read them to the audience. And we'll have dad jokes and drawing. Dan Panozin and dude, Dave. What's Devil Pig? Dave Johnson. Jesus H. Christ. Those guys invented the drink and draw. We're going to do the dad jokes and draw. Right, there's a few spots on this cover that I did not put there, buddy. I do have reference for this, but the gesture is a complete. I guess I could flash the camera up, but nobody. I hope you've been doing good. Tell me how you've been doing. A weasel. Okay, here it comes. All right, sweet. A weasel goes to a bar. The bartender asks them what they want to drink. Pop! Goes the weasel. I love it. I love it. Oh, we just lost all our viewers with that. That was sweet. I love it. They're like, dad jokes, I'm out of here. That is so funny. I'm not kidding you. Egg Fuzon, hey buddy. You in Texas yet? No, not yet. Okay, so you're still here in Salt Lake. Gonna go to one last Comic-Con here. I think the word's out about like how much I hate Salt Lake Comic-Con because people have finally stopped asking me if I'm going. Oh, dude, I got COVID. This should be the COVID special. Frickin' we all thought we were done. I swear to God, this is like my 5th time. I swear to God. I'm gonna move this up. I've never tested positive, but I know I have it. I mean, it's like everybody else around me has it. They've all tested positive. Exact same symptoms. I got it after like being around them for a day, 2 days, 3 days tops. And then it's just like blammo. So nobody, where are you applying at? You know I'm a tenured professor. I'm gonna play mother hen here. Oh, I'll tell you if it's a crap school. Went to San Diego last week for work and now, Jesus, San Diego. I love San Diego. Oh, look, everyone's back from the last dad joke debacle. So, let's see. I'm applying to a local community college. Okay, called Edmonds. All right, good, good. My advice. Well, tell me your major. I'm assuming if you're watching this, I'm assuming you're an artist, but that's a wild assumption. So tell me what you're going to major in. I have no idea how the fins of a bomb go, but make it look like. You know what? All right, cool, sweet. Just here's my advice. just get that degree as quick and as fast as you can. Just if you can do it in 3.5 years, I think that I did mine in 3.5 years, but it's a little bit of cheating because like went on a Mormon mission, Anyway, so it was like started in 93, 94, and then graduated in 99. Jesus, that. Anyway, whatevs. But no, that's great. You know what? I'll hire you. You can try and crack this skull, shrink this head, because I am a mess right now. All right, nobody's got another dad joke for us. You guys ready? My cell phone accidentally took a 10-minute video of my shoes yesterday. It was pretty good footage. Doing a little bit on the face. Sorry, this isn't really coming through that well. I might be getting a new Logitech. Logitech's basically made like a ARM webcam for creators, and I'm gonna be checking it out. Right now, I'm so focused on getting that stupid Kickstarter going. Every time I swear, like every time I try to get the Kickstarter going, meteors from outer space. But it is so close to being done. You know what? I could actually show you guys if I thought maybe. Oh my gosh! All right, nobody has another one. You know what? Maybe I hope they do, because I'll buy it. That bums me out though. If it's a Kickstarter, that means I'm gonna have to wait like 3 years. Okay, here we go. A daughter asks her father, "Dad, can you tell me what a solar eclipse is?" And the dad says, "No, son. No, I messed that up. It's a sun." Oh shoot. Maybe I should just stick to drawing. We're losing so many viewers with the dad jokes. I swear to God, you guys should see the viewer count. I swear, every time we tell a dad joke, like half the people just boom gone. That's okay. I'm doing this for you guys. You're still here. You know what? They said I probably shouldn't be doing a looking down scared face. We should be doing pinup style Vargas Elfgren face. Well, we're happy you're here, Tooth. Alls you missed were the best dad jokes ever. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to straight up read this so I don't screw it up. You ready, Tooth? You ready for the dad jokes? Which celebrity is always ready for cereal? Who? Reese with her spoon. Whackity schmackity doo. Boy, I really messed up that lip. Boo. I love it. Hey, this is not a PG. Well, I think so. I think we can talk non PG. We can't draw non PG. So let them rip. Joy's probably watching in the other room saying, "No, what's happening?" Oh my gosh. I actually drew the eyes the right way. I normally mess that up first thing. So, all I'm doing now that you guys saw, I first established the gesture, okay? All I'm doing now is basically giving the gesture 3D form, okay? 3D shape. Um, and then I connect all my construction lines that signify things like spinal column and rib cage and whatnot, and that's where the lines go to. Sometimes they don't meet, so I'll need to do a little bit of fudging, but okay, here we go, here we go. I'm going to take a little sip first. Little tiny sip. It was full of ice. All right, here we go. I told my cat I'm going to teach him to speak English. He looked at me and said, "Me? How?" Get it? Watching like 3 people leave the stream. No, Tooth, no. We love nobody. Bad Tooth. Okay, the anatomy is super off here. So we're going to have to just bring things in closer. So I got the other hip bone coming out right there. We're coming across. Want this other hip bone right here, which means we are seriously cutting Kardashian-sized chunks out of her booty now. Don't mess with her, man. She's a psychologist. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Bread is a lot like the sun. Really? How? It raises in the yeast and sets in the waist. I didn't need this right now. Dude. So funny. Just got an email from Mike. Get her done. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Okay. So I have this roughed in now. Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Here we go. My wife asked me to go to get 6 cans of Sprite from the store. When I got home, I realized I had picked 7 Up. Waka waka! We actually gained a viewer on that one. The word's out. All right, let me shoot. I need a razor blade. Gotta sharpen. All right, here we go. Here we go. Tooth, you still hanging in there, buddy? Let's see if Tooth is still here. Okay, I guess you're all going to get that lesson on how to sharpen your pencils the real way. So you get your X-Acto blade out, you push with this thumb, and you go as easy on that flimsy plastic waxy graphite or whatever they got in here. I'm telling you though, if you breathe on this wrong, it'll snap. So make sure you're coming in at a light angle. Definitely do this with a sharp razor blade. Mine is dull, so I'm very much running the risk of making a bad cut here, snapping this lead off. And they used to sell the terracotta Col-Erase pencils separately, but now you have to buy like a 12-pack to get them, which is a total deal breaker for me. I'm not going to spend like $5 on pencils just to get one pencil that I can use. I mean, I use the blue as well, but okay. I gotta stop talking and think while I do this. Anyway, if you guys ever find any terracotta Col-Erases, send them on my way. I'll buy them up. Let me see if I got a better razor blade than that. Alright, he's still here. Nobody, so we get to say another one. We get to say another one. Okay, alright, I do have another one. Let's see if we can get this one. Hopefully this one's sharper. Alright, good enough for government work. Let me blow. I'll get the shop vac out and vacuum underneath afterwards. Okay, here we go. You guys ready for the next dad joke? Here it comes. I can't believe someone broke into my house and stole all my fruit. What? Who would do that? I don't know. I'm peachless. You know what? I need to call. Sheesh, I already messed that up. Okay. Need to call Jacob and Gemma and thank them for letting me come down to the Martell farm and grabbing peaches from their family's vineyard or orchard, or yeah, definitely an orchard. We had fresh peaches every day for like Well, we ran out probably like, I don't know, 3 days ago. But for a while there, we had like peaches for breakfast, peaches for lunch as a snack, and then like peach cobbler for dinner. And it was delicious. But that's also why Joy is trying to kill me with diabetes. We gotta get Uncle Chad skinny, guys. I'm at that critical juncture where I can still turn it around. As I use serious willpower. But they say for artists, the first thing that goes when you get type 2 is your vision. And I, for the life of Jiminy Crickets, cannot get my iPad to cast my screen because Apple supposedly made it built in, but it just doesn't work. Anywho. Okay, here we go. We got more. You ready, Tooth? You ready? You ready, buddy? Captain Lurkero. I had to get a little bit more ice on there. Alright, here we go. I didn't last very long at my job as a human cannonball. I was fired. Alright, here we go. My girlfriend is leaving me after I broke her glasses. She said I couldn't see me anymore. I can't even read it right. She said she couldn't see me anymore. Get it? I have one job to do. One job. Don't worry, Tooth. Eventually Joy will come in and stop it with the dad jokes. She hates them more than you do. And you'll be safe. But right now she's avoiding me because of COVID. I've had to sleep in the basement with the stupid dog for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now. And don't get me wrong, I love Boo. But you guys don't understand. Like Boo gets a running jump to jump on that bed. And there's no telling where she's going to land. She can land on your face. I'll tell you where she likes to land on me. Good thing the kids are all gone. Dude, it's like Joy. She won't even open that door. I'm trapped in here with my own COVID juices basting like a Thanksgiving turkey. This one's so good. Tooth. Even you're going to like this one. Here we go. If I don't screw it up when I read it. Why did Spider-Man's evil twin fail his driver's test? He was a bad parallel parker. Spider-Man! Woo! Hopefully this drawing's getting a little bit easier to see. I have no idea what modern army helmets look like. Do you guys ever notice, like, when you draw, like, army stuff? Oh man, Tooth, you're like, I was gonna make you in charge of like the whole thing, man. Now I gotta protect nobody. Oh boy. Anyway, you draw army helmets like for whatever war was going on when you were born. Like I will always draw the Vietnam war helmet. Like that's like my default helmet. But a lot of the kids today, it's like they draw like the Desert Storm helmets, which look crazily similar to the G.I. Joe helmets that we had as kids. Every now and then I actually have to do my job here. Oh, alright, this is a good one. This is a good one. When we are in online meetings, you laugh at my jokes, but in person you don't. Why? It's because your jokes are only remotely funny. Get it? Remotely? Oh, we lost 2 viewers. Oh. They seriously, like, they're like, oh, he's drawing, he's not talking. He's just drawing. Chad tells dad jokes. That almost rhymes. I should make that a t-shirt. I was gonna make that a. I was gonna make that line a C curve, but if I did that, then I would mess with my flow. If you notice, I have a nice line coming in from the bottom pectoral here, cutting through the deltoid, connecting with the bicep on the top side, rolling underneath here where there's sort of like a gap where basically a gap where your chest and back muscles squish your shoulder muscles in, and there's where your armpit's at, like there's the only thing there is basically bone. There's no muscles there. I'm just drawing. They just said it like a bombshell girl in like some type of military outfit. That was the request. So basically, just a military style pinup, I guess. Yeah. Sorry. I should have said Captain America. Gender bend Captain America. Pretty sure there's a female Captain America out there somewhere. And I really do need to speed up. We should have definitely been inking this by now. So at this point, I'm really focusing on like designing those lines. So lots of C, lots of S. Can you see that S right there? Look. S. Get a little bit of that military like ammo webbing. Yeah, so the reason why I'm so salty today, and I did stream last week, but like it was all messed up. Matter of fact, it took me from like 11 o'clock this morning till like now just to get this thing up and running, and it still doesn't work. It only works with my Logitech camera and not my iPad. But anyway, so you knew my aunt passed away, and then my parents got COVID at her funeral. And then I was taking care of my parents, and I got it. And then I finally felt like good enough to get back up and start working. And I worked a little bit yesterday, worked all day today. But when I came in to turn on my computer this morning, it would not boot. And it looked like the motherboard. And I was like, so I just turned it on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. And finally it booted. But like before I shut down again, everything's going on a external hard drive. So it's been, and I'm not saying this to like bring people down, but because let me tell you something, guys, strap in. Everyone's going to go through what I'm going through at one point. You're going to watch the people who raised you, slowly pass. And then all that love and care that they gave you growing up, you're going to help them get to the other side. So, all in the meantime, you get physically weaker and more feeble, Anywho, I'm trying to fight it. But I feel right now, I think that's the worst part of having COVID, is you just literally feel like you want to take a nap 24/7. But you guys know Mark May? He's my buddy in Colorado. We're going to have to do like a fat dad lose-a-thon, get healthy, drop the tonnage, stop eating like you're still 17 in football practice. And I was never in football practice, but eating like that, I need to have a carrot every now and then. Let's see. Oh man, everybody got it. Every freaking buddy got it. Nobody. I'm sorry to hear about your mom. Oh, it's my favorite people in the world. It's Natalie and Jess. My dearest Jessie, I have missed you for so long. It hasn't been since the Battle of Antietam. Oh my gosh. That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. So, but the joke is like if you read text messages today, if you read our chat today, like, you know, I mean, we can all read and write, but we're basically knuckle draggers. None of us are writing well, maybe nobody's writing a PhD, but anyway, just how all the letters back then seemed to be written by extremely well educated and well versed, mini Shakespeares, and how we don't do that today. So, oh, yes, you missed all the dad jokes. Yes. You know it's funny. This is okay. So, for those of you who know me, you know that I have an older brother named Tass, 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 and we have never heard anybody else called by that name ever. But we found my brother, who's, like I said, that's his namesake. He was named after my grandfather, so he wasn't a junior, but a true second. He did some work on Ancestry.com, found out that he was named after our first ancestors that set foot on the American colonies, and I want to say during the Jamestown colony. But you need to talk to him. Go follow Tass Harden on Facebook, and you can ask him. But anyway, he's named after a Roman general named Tacitus. So Tass is short for Tacitus. And anyway, the further east you go, I guess the more Hardin counties there are. So, see, and I named my daughter Tacy, which is just Tass with a EY on the end. So I like it too. How did we get on this topic? Anywho, here we are. I gotta take another drink. Now we're doing, was it ASMR? I'll just chew into the... ASMR, yeah. Alright. Back to work, Chad. Excuse me. Natalie and Jesse, you guys ready? You ready for Halloween? You ready to watch The Witch? Do you like the taste of butter? Let's see. I know, right? I don't know how I got there, Egg Foo. I do not know how I got there. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Would you like a fancy dress? Is that what was the name of the goat? Black Billy? Is that what Black Billy said? Oh, that was so fun watching that with you guys. I think we're all up here. Let's do that again. No, I'm never free because I get COVID, and I'm like every time I get close to like oh, I just want one Sunday off where I can sit in front of the television and paint Warhammer miniatures and not worry about some stupid freaking thing. And I was so close. So close. And then fate just anywho. Oh, I'm never that's why people paint one Warhammer miniature a year. That's what happens. But we still need to do it regardless. We still need to do it. My kids have all grown up. They're gone. They've left the house. I still see Erica maybe once every 3 days because she's working. Joy, oh my heck. Watching The Witch with Joy. That would be so funny. Oh, she would not make it through that. She would not make it through that. Yes, for sure. I'm gonna go as a grumpy old artist for Halloween. I did shave though. Did you guys notice? I was getting a little Duck Dynasty. It was getting Brother Brigham, you know, like boom, 70s style, boom. Anyway, so I trimmed it. Okay, we'll see you, nobody. But yeah, we'll just pop in the scary movies. And I'm not going to render this out too much. You know, I need to make sure that I establish my lines enough that I don't mistakenly ink something I don't want to on accident. But in my opinion, if you can learn to draw with ink as well as you draw with pencil, then there's no reason for you to do a fully rendered pencil. You really just need to come in with a quick gesture and rock and roll. But Captain, I'm going to take 6 years off to put up with the horse shit at UVU. I'm rusty as a mofo right now. You know what though, it did it did serve its purpose. UVU. Um, I was able to take the time with my kids, and we did have vacation and healthcare and all that wonderful stuff. So for that, I'm grateful, and I'm grateful for I do have friends there, and so I shouldn't talk too negatively because I wouldn't want any of them to think that my feelings towards the institution would somehow be connected to them. But you know, when we worked there, we were all on the same wavelength of like how miserable, like stupid people made our job. So just rest assured, if any of my colleagues are watching, you know what I'm talking about. Here, I sit here and say I'm not going to render it, and then what do? I just like start rendering. Yeah. Okay, Natalie. Okay. Oh, I miss you guys so much. Talk text. This is what I love about drawing. Like when you start getting into the drawing like this and you're like hyper focused, you just lose yourself and all the tiny little details just play out as you draw. And it's like seeing things and creating things at the same time. It's such a good feeling. You know, like there are a ton of people out there that enjoy AI art, and I get it. I think it. I think a lot of it's very cool. I don't like the ethics of how it's created. That being said, I think Pandora is definitely out of the box. We're not going backwards. But when you do AI art, you only get half of that. you only get like the surprise of when that image pops up, as opposed to like seeing it in your mind and then making it real on paper. And for me, it's just like, it's programming. It's programming, and programming is like the antithesis to, like artistic creation. I mean, it's like logic versus art, imagination versus science, reality versus non-reality. Anyway. But if it makes you happy and you're not hurting anyone, knock yourself absolutely out. And I think that's how we all need to be. You gotta be so careful with the stinking eyes. I should take a picture of that and flip it. Dude, if Mike is watching this, he's gonna be like, dude, you gotta speed up. You gotta speed up. I can hear Mike saying it. Oh, sorry. Ah! Pencil shavings in the old lap. Right by the neck, the old dad tool shed. Yeah, we need to like, if only something, we need to like sit down at a quiet place and have lunch. But I would love to see you guys during Halloween. So let's I have a con at the very end of this month. And Mom's birthday is the 5th. Gotta be careful about what I say online. Some to go like change all my passwords and shit. I don't know if any of you guys had a radio flyer wagon growing up. That'd be a fun little like thing to put on the bomb. Radio flyer. Stop rendering chat. Just trying to add a little bit of a form, 3D form to this bomb. You know what? Having that eye there, I need to bring that eye down here. And then smile like that. Fucking perspective. I also need to get Dev back on here. He's been asking me help with his BFA project at UVU, and I know he wants to do something comic related. So I need to reach out. Okay, I'm going to draw through, just to make sure that everything connects where it should. Draw through. Okay, so I was pretty close in that rough guesstimation there, but drawing through. Oh, I think they're sampling the Pet Shop Boys in this mix-up. I'm going to get blocked on Facebook. Just in time, Tooth, for some more knee slappers. That's looking really fun. It's looking really fun. It actually looks better on your guys' screen than it does on my drawing. On mine, it's like way too long. But that's what Photoshop's for. way too much complication there in that form. Way too much. So let's see if we can't simplify. I don't like having everything this connected. It almost looks like a squirrel's tail. You know, never lose sight of what you're actually trying to draw. You know, always be focused on that part of the drawing, because you know, you might say, oh, you know, that looks like a squirrel tail, that's sort of cool, or that, you know, that looks like the end of a torch, that's sort of cool. Well, do you want it to look like a squirrel tail or the end of a torch, or do you want it to look like hair? So make sure it looks like hair. Anywho, I'll need to clean that up. And now we got the other bombs. Let's do just like a fatty Bobatti, like Tic Tac UFO. Hey, Divinity Comics, thank you for the follow. I'll have to clean up my act. Oh, jeez. I should actually look up bomber reference. I'm basically drawing a cargo plane. Shoot. I hate to Google on the live stream, but we're going to do it. Alright, B-52, B-52. B dash 52 Stratus. Whoa, holy shit, this thing's crazy. Holy shit. From 1955, dude. Like, I swear, like, that is a scary looking plane. That is a scary looking plane. Drawn through. Do you guys ever hear like when you play music like this, when you're drawing, or whatever white noise you have to have going on during your live streams? You guys ever notice like you can hear just a tiny bit of the sampling, and like which song like the AI stripped it out of? All right, I got enough crap in my face. Let's see if I can actually see this drawing. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's start inking this puppy dog. Let me take a tiny bit of sip here. It's all ice. ASMR moment. ASMR moment. I'm such a dick. I don't even know what, anyway. Okay, Tooth. Tell me where to go, buddy. I do my pencil. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Going for a pen. That's what I was doing with my pencil. Just putting it down. Ideally, you always want to or you should start with your contour lines, or holding lines, as Joey Cavalieri like to call them. I think one of the biggest purpose of that contour is just to make sure that you have a strong silhouette, and that your elements of design are balanced throughout the composition. Okay, dark values recede just like cool colors recede. So that's a way of creating depth. There, there's a. What the? Holy sh! Okay. That has to be the world's biggest mosquito, or. Hold on one sec, folks. Something has to die. Here, look at my B-52s. Roam if you want to. Okay, that was stupid. Okay, fetch. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, I caught something in my peripheral vision down here, and it was flying out from beneath my desk, right towards me. Um, and just was not expecting it. Made me a little jumpy. Anyway, if you see it, oh okay, hold on, let's see. Yeah, let's go visit Dawn. I like Dawn. You guys can hear the COVID in my voice at this point. Oof. Now, Tooth, you realize like we still have over like 40 minutes before the end of this live stream, so should we check? And how do you? Shit. I should not be talking and inking boobs at the same time. So I need to put that on a t-shirt. If you get good at this, you get really good at like basically inking while you exhale. And if you get really, really good at this, you can ink while drawing. And since I am neither... Oh, dang it. Now I'm going to have like a super tangent right there. Fudge. God damn it. Alright, let's make her buff. We're going to make her buff. This Gassenfundi is probably not what I should be using. I should be using something where I get a really precise line. So that marker, I've used it enough where basically I should use it just for spotting, what I call spotting blacks, which is just filling in large areas of ink on your canvas. Let's see if this has a better tip. I need veg. I hate working small. No, you cannot use Spider-Man 8 as your inking shield. Where I bought something at a Comic-Con to help me not do this. It was like a clear vinyl. There we go. I'm going to use my buddy John's copy of Deadpool. How ironic, right? Oh, okay, cool. Well, that'd be perfect. Raid! Do you get that reference, Tooth? Do you get it? Huh? I don't think you did, bud. Stick to your contours. Don't get distracted. People with ADHD should not be artists. But I think a lot of artists are neurodivergent for some reason. I think we all got paint dropped on our head or stood too close to the fire pit. Alright, Tooth, that means you're Gen X, buddy. means you grew up in the 70s and 80s. See, I just heard Michael Jackson in that sample. I think this stuff's only copyright free until like the copyright holder basically finds out and shuts them down. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little bit of speed in there. And you know what speed really is? Just confidence. That's all speed is confidence. Can't be timid in this game. I gotta get myself back to the point where I could do 100 commissions a day. Oh, I inked the wrong line. No, that's the top. Ah, shit. I had it flipped upside down. Fuck. Sorry. Earmuffs, kids. See, that's what I thought. My children are millennials. I'm your dad. I think maybe 2 millennials and 2 Gen Z. You know, it really is sort of fun just doing this with you guys. It's fun. You know, so much of our time as artists is spent just in complete isolation and sensory deprivation. I don't know how many of you guys are old enough to understand, like by the time I draw all day long, my eyes will only focus on the same plane as my drawing was. I can't see anything in front of me. I can't see anything behind that plane. Only that plane will come into focus. And literally, like, when it gets like that, all you can do is, like, go to bed. Like, that's your only option. Anyway. I got some glasses, told my eye doctor, got some glasses where basically everything is intermediate, and then when I go outside I can just basically wear these old ones. Alright, tooth. Hold on, let's see. Tooth before. Let's see, I'm going to read your instructions before it spills out. Okay, so I'll copy that. Oh, that means I have to go into. How did we do this last time? We went into Twitch, right? Twitch chat. I heard Boo. Boo whine, and she never whines. She chirps. Ooh, I did not stick that landing. Get another sip out of my cup here pretty quick. And the faster you get, the more character you get in those lines. Like I said, I'm just out of practice. Gotta build up that speed force again. See, and people always ask me, like, why I force them to do things with like a brush pin or like a Winsor Newton or a Raphael. And I think the biggest reason why is because if you can get good at drawing with that variable tip on the, on that brush or uh, nylon, felt tip, you're just gonna be so much better off than you would be if you were doing it with a Micron, because you get a little bit of line flexibility with that Micron, but I mean, time is money, and if you can abbreviate your process in any way, shape, or form, um, if you can be mindful of what you're doing and just really focus on the task at hand, you can create shortcuts in your brain where things will just become automatic. And that way you're not scrubbing your inking lines. And I'm saying all these things with disdain because I'm not that good of an inker, and I still like those are still like crutches that I use. um I was just sort of starting to break away from that when I started working at the college, and my draw time just significantly dropped. It got to where I was doing an 80-hour work week, and then trying to fit the drawing in on top of it. Whereas, like, the whole point of taking a teaching position is you're only supposed to be working 40 hours a week. Well, that is a freaking huge lie. The only way a teacher is getting a 40-hour week is if they're not grading papers. And judging by a lot of what my students told me, I might have been like the only art professor they had that actually gave them constant grades and up to date. And trust me, it was hard. I mean, I don't think I did that for like the first two semesters. I mean, when you're getting used to your lesson plan and coming in there and finding out like there's zero curriculum written down anywhere for any type of consistency, or I'm going off on shit. I need to chillax. Okay, let's cap this. And let's do some of those inking techniques that I basically told you I despise so much. We're going to try this one. It's another thing. I'm using these microns to ink. You can basically get these just about any place in the United States that has any type of art supplies above Crayola. Um, you can find them in Hobby Lobbies. You can find them at Michael's. Um, probably not Walmart yet. Although I don't think it's beyond imagination to think that Walmart might have them some places in some stores. Um, they're pretty darn good markers, but they do bleed, so you got to be quick. When I say bleed, like if I left my pen in one spot, the ink would continue to flow out on the paper. So if you stop, it's gonna spotch. So you really just gotta hustle with this. And I think people who, draw a lot with pencils, they tend to like these hard-edged inking devices at first because they're used to the same flexibility when they draw. And my answer to that is that's why you should be drawing with your whole arm and not just your wrist, which is, darn near impossible when you're, using something this small. I mean, normally, even on comic books, double uh, double the size of this easily. Let's see what 2 says. All right. We'll put the webbing on the helmet, which is really going to date it. So really juicy one. I should see if I have a one that, or even a .50 that's not as juice-alicious as this thing's gonna be. So, Toot, do you think now would be a good time to raid if we're gonna raid? Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, let's. I only got about halfway. I should have at least been able to finish the inks on this, if not busted out some of the colors. But I'm happy with it. It's looking good. As soon as we get done, I'll try and finish it tonight before I go to bed. Anywho, I had fun with you guys today. Let's try and do it again next week. I really didn't feel like doing it. In a little bit of a funk still, but I'm glad we did. It cheered me up. So, thank you, everybody. Thank you. And let's go raid. Show me. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Here, let's see if I can. Ken Jennings, this thing. We'll just focus on the apple. Alright, hold on one sec. Because I have to go to Twitch. I'm going to be really careful putting the comics in. Very bad spot. Alright. One wrong move. Nobody wants a comic that I've accidentally rolled over in my office chair. Okay. Twitch. Alright, here we go. Oh! What's happening? Shush. Sheesh. Sorry about that, guys. Freaking ads. Kill the ad. Okay. Alright, here we go. Gotta type this in. Let's see. What's it? Okay. Easy enough. Here we go. Let's do it. What? So lame. Like, how would I even get this far if I wasn't even logged in already? Shit. C-Tooth, this is why I don't do this shit. This just makes old people grumpy. Got a text from my baby. Wow, wee baby off at college. Maybe it has been more than 30 days. It does just seem like though, like every time we log in here, we're doing this. Okay. How do we know if it's working? Isn't that where I do it? Did I do it in the right spot? Put a space in there. Raid space. Holy shit, did you guys hear that? That was fucking lightning. Oh. Dude, I'm about to crap my pants, dude. And now it's like dumping like hail. Oh, man. Alright. Fetch. Oh. Now I can look here. See what? I don't understand why I gotta do it and it didn't let you do it. Shit. No, dumbass. Good times. Let the good times roll. I know, right? But no, it was freaking like lightning right outside my window. Oh. Did it work though? Wait, what? Oh no. Shit. Same shit. Oh, I gotta send. Why didn't that send? Is that a cheer? What? I hate being old. This shit used to be so easy. God, I remember writing like computer code in like the 6th grade. Oh, how mighty have fallen. I don't see nothing happen. I don't hear nothing happening. Right? Probably because, you know, I know it has nothing to do with it, but my computer's been such a helpful machine today. I thought it was exclamation point. Okay. Alright, hold on. Space. Atomic T with a W? Oh no, I typed it in wrong. Jesus. Fucking. Why didn't I follow her like last time? Because I can't figure this shit out. Here. Hmm. That should work. Ah, okay. Alright, let's go back. Back in time. Right. What the? Please go away. Jesus, I swear to God. Yeah, there we go. 7 viewers already. 8 viewers already. Red 5 standing by. Read now. I hear Dawn? If I hear Dawn, do you guys hear Dawn? Oh. Oh. Okay, guys. Anyway, everybody's over there. We're at Dawn's Twitch page, rating her stream. And, yeah. So I'm going to shut mine down, but we can all keep watching with Dawn. Everybody be good.